the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Welcome to Surgecast, the companion podcast to the Basement Surge YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Before we get started, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, ring a bell, tap that plus button, tap the follow button, hit whatever button you gotta hit to get notified of fresh episodes of Surgecast. Guys, I'm very super excited for this show. Over the past couple of months, we've been going through a bit of an identity crisis here in the basement. I've been trying to figure out what the Basement Surge is all about. And I finally figured it out. Talking it over with my wife, Heather, of course. You know how that is. I went through a period of trying to niche down Basement Surge. And I quickly realized that I can't do it. I just can't. I love talking about too many different things to sum it all up into one specific topic. And Basement Surge is doing pretty well on YouTube, and I've been showing more visual elements to the point where it doesn't really make sense to release Basement Surge episodes as audio-only podcast episodes, because the audience couldn't see what I was doing or talking about, which is basically what the first episode to this podcast was. It was just an audio rip of the video, and some elements didn't make sense, which is why I want Surgecast to be a separate entity from the YouTube channel. So I created the show Surgecast, the companion to the Basement Surge YouTube channel. On this show, we'll expand on Basement Surge episodes and talk about topics that weren't even mentioned on our YouTube channel. Plus, if I'm going to be honest with you, I really miss doing audio only. I miss the simple days of just doing a podcast and throwing it up on the servers for everyone to listen to. Those are good days. But now, I'll be putting out this show, Surgecast, and an episode of The Basement Surge every week. And I noticed that I'm building a collection of shows of different formats. Plus, I have so many different ideas that I want to come out with in the future. So, I registered a company with the state of New York called Surge Media. I wanted everything I created to be under one umbrella. And I do mean anything I create, whether it's a podcast, a YouTube channel, magazine, coaching, tutorials, merch, or tools for both podcasters and vodcasters alike. I thought everything had to be under one house, so Surge Media was born. You can check out the website if you want at surgemediany.com. The website is still under construction, and as I build both the Basement Surge and Surgecast brands, I'll be adding more to the website. I'm super excited about where this is going. The Surge Empire is finally starting to build. These episodes here on Surgecast won't be long ones. They'll just be long enough for me to get my point across. And, just like the Basement Surge, this show will be whatever I want to talk about at the time. Parenting, podcasting, building a YouTube channel, video games, movies, and so much more. So follow the show and listen to all of our episodes because you never know what we're going to talk about. To all my fellow creators out there who run a podcast or a YouTube channel and want to grow, I have to say this. Do the work. And I promise things will start to happen. I'm hoping to start incorporating more inspirational quotes or advice in the shows for all of you creators out there. I'm not the best. I'm far from it. But I try to be. So the motto of this show is do the work. I'll see you next time, everyone.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up